Thursday, any if it's urgent. Every day I'm working, Friday, Saturday, grinding in the Sunday. Every day I'm hustling, I be getting money.
Oh, wow.
Foul.
You got it back.
Watch the roll, watch the roll, watch the roll. Watch the roll, watch the roll. Yep. Oh, good move, Dirk. Oh, Dirk.
Whoa.
Dirk said he had something.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, Brian.
Oh, yeah. Let it be. Leave Brian be.
Oh, no, that's too far.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Pacers taking on the Raptors. For Indiana, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Raptors, Pacers. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Stockton is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers, in at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Walker out there with Miles Turner, and it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now, here's Stockton. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam against Walker. With the fadeaway. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton against Stockton. Turner for three. It's good from long range.
Clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Halliburton. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dick. Rejected by Walker, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Stockton against Halliburton. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
Siakam kicks to Pirtle. Passes it to Barnes. Siakam deciding where to go with it. The pass to Dick. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Stockton passes to Dick. Kicks it to Pirtle. Stockton against Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. Now, here's Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 9. Stockton the pass to Dick. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's stolen by Mathurin. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Toronto calls timeout. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Now here's Schroeder in the corner. It's Healed. And the Raptors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side to Walker. Down low. And there's the win. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Number 1, Miles Turner.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Peterson. On the wing, Turner. Over Siakam. The shot by Turner, no good. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. 11-point game. Shots good by Siakam.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Outside, Walker launches a 3. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Raptors trail by 9. Healed outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
To the middle, shot from 6, and Jackson finishes inside.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
Here's Peterson. Here's Nemo. From outside, off the mark. Healed outside. Here's Siakam. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Walker out there with Neesmith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wong in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. Buries it from three-point range. Bittersweet. Only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year. And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
They get it back. Pirtle. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Check in for Indiana. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Pacers 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Poeltl inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Dick wide open. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stockton against Halliburton. At the elbow, it's Turner. Uncovered. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Stockton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It's Turner, high post. Fires from 18. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And the first one drops. A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Hield comes in for Diallo. Russell Westbrook in for Dick. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stockton. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside turn from downtown. Count that one as his 7th. A scorching 88%.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so here is Indiana after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Turner against Siakam. Turner inside, and the layup is good. Turner's got 20.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Inside, here's Siakam. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 7 points for Siakam.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Schroeder. Turner for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Toronto. Barnes outside. Siakam against Turner. Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Goes back up. And it's Barnes stepping it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Nemhard. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Barnes. Turner through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
For 3, Westbrook. No good on that one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We saw Miles Turner lighting it up in the first half. He had 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
They obviously crushed it to beat. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? Because when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So the Raptors 5 right now. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Tick is out there with Stockton. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Walker's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Poked away. Stolen by Walker. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 21. Fires at the elbow. And Toronto turns it over again.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. First in assists. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. make shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Barnes outside. Feeds it to Stockton. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Stockton's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Turner. He's got 25. A three-pointer is right on target.
3-pointers. Are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Toronto foul. Stockton. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Halliburton against Stockton. Outside Turner. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Stockton. Again, Toronto. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Stockton against Halliburton. Outside Turner. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Stockton outside. He kicks to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Clock at 6. Back to Pirtle. Shoots over Walker. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Halliburton against Stockton. Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Stockton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Stockton against Halliburton. Walker's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations.
Please give a big
ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
You're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. So both teams making some changes here. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Vezenkov. Over Walker. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Peterson. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
That one misses from Jackson. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Schroeder outside. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. To the wing right side. This one for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Hield. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And yes, it's good.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is. That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nemhard.
And Toronto making a change.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the third. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the inside. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Turner, and it's Peterson in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Toronto ball.
Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Wong. He's guarded by Diallo. Shot's good by Turner.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The Raptors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Schroeder surveying the floor. A pass to Siakam. Now here's Diallo. The offensive rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Miles Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Peterson, that's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Wong. Raptors knocking down the tray. Inside. Out to Turner. Lets the three fly. And Indiana, another three.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Schroeder with the ball. To the paint. Here's Diallo. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Wong. Outside Turner. From past the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Schroeder outside. Pass to Siakam. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Pacers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Fires from 14. Diallo, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pirtle is checked in for Toronto. Buddy Hield comes in for Pascal Siakam.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Vizenko. Knocks it loose. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Down low. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 49 points in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Wong. He's guarded by Diallo. Turner for good. That's another bucket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Hamidou Diallo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And Indiana making a change here. Walker's checked in. And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Halliburton against Schroeder. Jackson gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Halliburton against Schroeder. The shot's good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72 win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they took control of this season series matchup from the get-go, making every play they needed to en route to winning all 4 of their games this year against Toronto.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game from Miles Turner.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Hield, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Puts up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Vizenkov. No good on the 3. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never intended.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ey, ¿sabes qué va? Si tiene el parental, te lo dije que me hacía millón entre los 30. Mi Spotify factura más que un kiosco lenta. No te das cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como café de Starbucks. Yo no uso Travis, yo ando con las babas, los dolores de cabeza me hacen más fuerte side dog. Yo no ando con una side, yo ando con una side, por si acaso. Nah, yo no soy títere, mi amor, no me hagas caso. A mi mail le prometí a los 15 que jamás me iba a buscar un caso. Solté la libre y me fui a conquistar el mundo. Ni en el maratón del pavo me gustaba ser segundo. Pudiera estar rapeando de temas profundos, pero llegan los cheques y como que me confundo. Wow, bebé,
I'm done.
Si me envías un DM, al otro día te lo hundo. Al otro día, sin fantasmeo. Pero si estamos en la disco, te lo pongo aquí. Mañana te llevo a correr jet ski. En el bote me sube el ki. Oh, please, dale más, siga ahí, siga.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Maxey. Gordon Hayward is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Tate in at the 4 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Walker out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5. Well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to being offensive-oriented, this matchup has a bit of an old-school feel to it. So you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
Now here's Halliburton. And the jam by Walker.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide-open man.
Pass to Embiid. 16 feet out. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton looking for an opening. And here's Turner from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Pass to Embiid. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Maxey. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Lets it go from deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Embiid. He picked up 10 in his last game. Harden to pass to Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Turner. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Embiid finds Hayward. Outside Harden, looking to end the run. Pure from 3-point range.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Harden against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Hayward, the pass to Maxey. Embiid with it. Outside Maxey. Shoots over Mathurin. Maxey, that's good.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Indiana leading. Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset when speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Halliburton with the ball. Tate picks him up defensively. Walker's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Embiid. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
And Hayward has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 8. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the 76ers with some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Embiid. Smith comes in for Tate, and it's Springer in for Harden. They double team Hayward.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, if you look at the standings, for teams that are on the cusp, the playoffs have already begun, Richard.
Absolutely every game counts for those teams. If you don't do your business early, you're going to have to be under a lot of stress late, and that's what's going on. The play-in system, though, has created so much more opportunity.
Floats one.